is day 10 of 2026, and in today's topic, um, we'll be looking at the ways that I personally use to actually recover from a stressful situation that I encounter. So, one of the ways that I personally used long back was basically journaling. That was writing down things that I was feeling. Everyone has their own way of writing. I was a bit more historical. I wrote it in a way like you would write stories. I still have those notes with me. I still have them saved because when I read it, I don't feel it's just some person who just uh, feeling miserable just wrote down certain things on how they were feeling, but rather it feels like a sad story to read because there's a lot of narration, there's a lot of motivation also involved in those stories. But that same method may not always help you because your brain gets used to a certain thing. Like once you use certain method to recover, the second time it may not be helpful. So each time the situation you encounter when you get into a state where you're not able to get back to work, when you're not able to just be normal, you have to change the way that you choose to um, help your recovery. Another method that I used was basically just um, spending a lot of time alone, where I spent a lot of time reflecting on things that I was feeling. I just let my thoughts pass through my mind, and it is it is effective because you just don't fix one problem, you get to fix a lot of the problems that you have previously like just pushed away, that you did not want to deal with, and you finally adjust with yourself and you have to finally face it. You feel a lot better after that whole phase ends, but it is by far one of the most time consuming, and you really need to know how to balance it with your everyday work so that your daily work doesn't get affected by the whole process. Another way that I'm currently using is blogging, which I just thought that could help me recover faster. But during that entire process that I've used, I've noticed that each time you have situation that basically like breaks you, it tends to leave a mark on you and a trigger that triggered that situation in the first place. If you encounter it in the future again, your body kind of has a memory, even if your mind doesn't has it, but your body does. It gives a very uncomfortable feeling, indicating the fear of encountering the same situation again. Like suppose I had a very bad situation in suppose around December, January, and it got triggered by a certain thing. And if I encounter the same trigger during the same duration, or the same duration just comes, I'm still going to have that fear, that anxiety, which just builds up for no reason, even if I know in my head that the situation is no longer existing. It's just my mind preparing, just getting into the flight or fight mode, just because the duration during which that situation I had encountered is coming again. And basically, I still do not know how to deal with that. I'm still trying to find ways to just get over it. Possibly in just a couple of months or maybe years, I will be able to find a way to deal with that, but currently I'm not able to. Yeah, that's the reality. So with that, I end day 10 of 2026.